Have you ever stopped to think that maybe you're chasing the wrong thing? That what you call wealth might actually be making you poorer with every passing day? Poor in time, poor in health, poor in joy? Because here is a truth that few people have the courage to face. True wealth isn't about having more money. True wealth is about having freedom. Freedom to live doing what you love. And if that hit you, get ready. Because what you're about to hear might forever change the way you see success. Waking up without an alarm clock, choosing what to do with your day, spending more time with the people you love, having time to care for your health, to create, to dream, to live with purpose. This is not a luxury. This is the purest, most powerful definition of wealth. But most people were taught that wealth is accumulation. More possessions, more status, more goals achieved. And what do they gain in the end? A life full of obligations but empty of meaning. Because if you have to give up your freedom to make money, then that money is costing you far too much. Imagine living in a world where the work you do is the most authentic expression of who you are, where Monday isn't a punishment but an opportunity, where you don't work just to pay bills, but to build something greater than yourself. That's wealth. It's not living for the next vacation. It's having the freedom to say no to what doesn't align with you. To say yes only to what sets your soul on fire. But that kind of life doesn't just happen. It's built step by step, through tough choices that lead to deep liberation. Many people believe that living off your passion is just for the lucky ones, that it's a privilege for a few. But that's one of the biggest lies the system sells. The truth is, living from what you love takes courage, strategy, and most of all, patience. It's a path that starts within, with clarity about what truly matters to you. Because when you discover what you genuinely love and align it with a smart way to create value, you unlock a level of fulfillment no paycheck can ever offer. And that's the point. Wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much control you have over your time. Think about it. If you earn a lot but have no time to enjoy your money the way you like, are you really rich? If you have to ask for permission to take a day off, to be with your family, to care for your mental health, are you truly in control of your life or just renting your time to build someone else's dream? True wealth begins the moment you understand that freedom cannot be bought with overtime. It is born from the decision to live according to your values. And when you live with truth, success becomes a consequence, not a burden. The internet changed everything. Today, more than ever, you can turn what you love into a project, a business, a lifestyle. And the best part? You can do it authentically. Creators, entrepreneurs, artists, educators. Every day, millions of people are proving that living from what you love is possible. And yes, it's hard work. It takes discipline. But you know what takes even more effort? Living a life you hate, day after day, just to fit into an outdated model of success. A model that was never designed to set you free. It was built to keep you in line. The algorithm of real life rewards those who dare to be different, who trade status for purpose, who understand that there's no greater cost than living out of alignment with your true self. And that's why this video is an invitation, a calling for you to start thinking differently, to redefine what it means to be successful, to free yourself from the idea that you'll only be happy when you have more, because real wealth happens when you need less approval, less hustle, less fear, more time, more passion, more of you. Now, of course, you might be wondering, but how do I start? And the answer is simple. Not easy, but simple. Start by looking at your routine. What are the parts of your day that make your heart beat faster? What are the activities where time seems to fly? Now ask yourself, how could you turn that into something valuable for others? That's the first step. Discover how your passion can solve problems, teach, inspire, or entertain. Because when what you love meets real-world usefulness, you unlock a superpower, the ability to live with freedom and still create impact. And don't get it twisted. This process isn't instant. It requires emotional maturity, financial intelligence, and resilience. You'll mess up. You'll doubt yourself. You'll want to quit. But every step on this path is a brick in the foundation of your freedom. And trust me, nothing is more valuable than looking at your life and realizing that you are the author of your story, not a background character in someone else's. Living from what you love isn't just possible, it's necessary, because when you do what you love, you inspire others to do the same. And then, the transformation stops being personal, it becomes collective. So if you've made it this far, know this: you've already begun. Just by hearing this, your mind is already planting new seeds. Now it's time to water those ideas with action. Maybe today you can't quit your job and live your dream just yet. But you can start small. You can carve out an hour a day. You can study. You can test. You can create. Because freedom doesn't come all at once. It's earned little by little. But every small step is worth it because it brings you closer to a life where wealth means choice, not obligation. To wrap this up, I'll leave you with a question that could change everything. If money were no issue, what would you be doing right now? The answer to that question is the clearest clue to where your true wealth lies. Use it as your compass. Because when you live aligned with what you love, time moves differently, effort gains meaning, and life, finally, feels like yours. Remember, real wealth isn't in your bank account. It's in your ability to be yourself every single day. And if this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Because sometimes, all we need is a powerful reminder that life is way too short not to be lived with passion. If this message touched you, comment below. I choose to live with freedom. I want to know who is committed to a life with purpose.